This is the perfect time for you to get ahead of other people. You have more time, more opportunities, and multiple options that you can choose from. When I was 18, I felt lost and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Should I go to college? What for? And what do I want to do after college? Is it even worth going to college? All these questions will run through your head. But the great part is that this is completely normal. So these are the things I wish I knew when I was 18. So here's my advice to you. The first thing I wish someone told me was to learn a new skill. It could be an interpersonal skill or it could be technical. So either learning how to public speak or learn how to code. And these skills that you can learn can also be applied to the industry or whatever you want to go into, because people deal with people. You have to deal with other people, plus jobs and companies require you to know how to interact with other people, how to deal with conflict, but also use your technical skills to get what they want. And knowing these certain skills on how to deal with other people, leadership, but also on the technical side of knowing how to code, this adds value to your life. All these skills make you more valuable. And this is something I regret doing at a younger age. I think I spent most of my time playing video games, sports, and watching anime. And I feel like this time could have been better if I learned at least how to code, another foreign language, etc. But with the next point of learning interpersonal skills is also learning how to communicate with other people. Introverts or not, you're going to have to be able to communicate with other people. And with having to deal with other people, you'll also have to deal with conflict. Sometimes people will get on your nerve. They say something that you don't like, or they aren't doing the work that they should be doing, especially when you're in that leadership position. And the ways I've learned how to communicate with other people, I'm not going to say I'm perfect or I'm that great at communicating with people, but a long part of my life, I have not communicated with other people a lot. I barely talked to other people. I didn't know how to start conversations or keep a conversation. So my baseline was really low until I started working in a restaurant. So, in a restaurant industry, you have to know how to talk to people, how to communicate clearly, understand what they want and what you want from them. And with being in the restaurant industry, you have to know what you need to tell them, and knowing how to tell them, you have to be confident in what you speak. Because if you aren't confident in what you're trying to describe to them, you'll be less convincing. Plus, you would lack the ability to understand how to communicate under a high pressure situation. So when I was working in these jobs, I learned how to handle the pressure, learn how to talk to people under pressure, but also be confident under this high pressure. Because in life, you can't crumble under pressure. And this point ties in with the third point, which is work a job. This is something I'm happy that I did because I learned these interpersonal skills. I was able to make money, but also I was able to make friends and make connections. Plus, when you're able to make money, if you're smart about it, you'll be able to make an emergency fund from it. And with a job, could be part-time or full-time, you'll be able to cash flow this into education or other big purchases that you may need. Because I'm a big advocate of not taking out loans and not taking out debt to get the big things that you want. So having a job, especially at an early age where you don't have many expenses, this allows you to save up a lot more. So then you can cash flow for things like education, which is crucial if you want to expand in the industry, or also just for a car, because who wants car payments? So get a job, stack your bread, learn skills, and get going. The last point, which I definitely wish someone told me, even before when I was 18, was to don't chase women. And this might have been just a better experience. Well, it's not a good experience, but it could be a learning experience for yourself if nobody told you to not do this. But basically, this was a hard pill to swallow for myself. Modern day women today aren't looking for relationships. So it could be easier to convince yourself to not chase women, but if you want a higher quality woman, they are the ones who want a relationship. But the key point, it's in the name, is to don't chase them. Focus on yourself. like developing your skills, working a job, and stacking your money. You can have a couple of dates. Maybe you want to practice how to talk, how to present yourself better, learn your dating skills, so then you're not left to be dried up and dusty and rusty when you have to start picking up and when you have to find a partner for your life. But when you meet women and they present themselves to be a friend of yours, when you're personally not looking to be a friend, then that's when you have to cut it. You can't play this chasing game. It doesn't work. It's a waste of time and energy. And honestly, all this energy could be focused on yourself. And plus, women may distract you from work, from your financial goals or your career goals, because they have a lot of needs. And if you're not able to take care of yourself, then how are you going to take care of another human being? My suggestion, and something that I wish someone told me, was just to focus on yourself in these couple of years. Work out, work a job, eat healthy, take care of your body, but also take care of your mind, study, get educated, learn a new skill, meditate. Once you are able to develop these habits and stack onto these habits and experiences, then you could start being in the dating market. Because in this time of development, you don't want to be distracted. So focus all your energy onto yourself. For all that, remember to subscribe, like the video for more content like this. I appreciate you for sticking around. And if you lack focus, then I suggest you to check out this video right here.